This is traffic ticket defense attorney Michael Beer. So in today's episode of What's the Law, we're getting back to basics. So in a previous episode, we discussed the 8 different locations of the New York City traffic courts. Now we're going to discuss how the court operates on a daily basis. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, there's 4 scheduled hearing times, 8:30, 10:30, 1 o'clock, and 2:30. And on Thursdays, there's an additional time slot at 4:30. So when you come to any of the 8 traffic court locations, you will find a digital board with a list of all of the hearings for that particular session. You have to find your name on the hearing, and it gives you a room number, and you have to go to that room where your hearing will be held. In that room, you will find a bench where the judge sits, as well as the judge's clerical assistant, as well as a counter where the parties and the officers stand while they're testifying before the judge. And throughout the room, there are benches for an open seating area for those who want to either wait for the hearing or sometimes people are just spectators. During the course of the hearing, the judge will call the case. If the officer is present, the officer will be called to testify. They go first. The officer has to prove the case. They have to testify about all the factors that they believed contributed to their deciding that you were entitled to a traffic ticket. And they can have notes, they can have memo book entries, they could have their ticket in 2023 now, their digital memo books and printouts of various police records that they can bring with them. The defendant is then entitled to review those documents, to question the officer, and to make a statement on their own to the judge to try to convince the judge that they should be held not guilty. At the end of the case, the judge makes a decision, and the judge can make a decision of guilty or not guilty. And in certain other cases where there are speeds that are potentially amendable to a slightly lower level, they might amend those speeds to save some points and some money. But as a general rule, New York City tickets, there is no plea bargaining. At the end of the case, the judge renders the decision, as I said, and if the judge believes that you're entitled to a suspension or revocation based upon the quality of your record, that's something the judge would review in the courtroom and make a decision then and there. If you are unhappy with the result of your hearing, you have 30 days to file an appeal with the Administrative Tribunal in Albany. If you have any questions or comments about how the hearings are held in New York City, contact me, Michael Beer, the Traffic Ticket Defense Attorney. Thank you.